Imagine discovering a treasure so precious that it transforms every moment of your life into peace and contentment. This treasure isn't hidden in distant lands or locked behind vault doors. It lies within your heart, waiting to be awakened through contemplating one of Allah's most beautiful names, Al-Lateef, the most gentle. When a person truly reflects on this divine attribute and maintains good thoughts about Allah, something miraculous happens. Their heart fills with tranquility, they become satisfied with what Allah has given them, and they find contentment in every circumstance. Yet this is precisely what so many people have lost today. They've misplaced the most valuable treasure in existence, contentment itself. Why do people feel this way? Because they've stopped reflecting on Allah's gentleness in their lives. They see themselves as wronged, shortchanged, deprived of their rightful share. But pause for a moment and consider this differently. Always remember that Allah manages your affairs with His infinite gentleness. When illness strikes, recognize it as Allah's gentleness toward you. You may not realize it, but that sickness expiates your sins and elevates your spiritual rank. Modern medical science has even discovered that some diseases, like high fevers, actually eliminate dangerous cells more harmful than the illness itself. Researchers found that severe fevers can prevent cancer by purifying the body and destroying cancerous cells. Glory be to Allah. You never know how He protects you from harm through subtle, hidden causes that work in ways you cannot perceive. We often remain unaware of Allah's gentleness toward us. Countless situations occur in our lives that initially upset or disappoint us, only for us to later say with gratitude that we're thankful Allah decreed things exactly as they happened. Consider someone dismissed from their job who endures a difficult period only to land a far better position. Or think of a young man who desperately wanted to marry a particular woman, exhausted every channel, faced rejection, felt his heart would break. Then he discovers that woman was unsuitable, or Allah blesses him with a righteous wife with whom he enjoys a beautiful life. Remember, Allah knows while you do not know. This is how we should contemplate Allah's gentleness in our lives. These beautiful meanings of divine gentleness transform your entire existence into happiness, tranquility, and peace. How beautiful is the pairing of Allah's name, Al-Lateef, with Al-Khabeer, the all-aware. Awareness isn't ordinary knowledge, it's knowledge of secrets and hidden realities. When a medical student graduates as a doctor, they initially lack experience and may make mistakes. But after 10 or 20 years of practice, people say this doctor has expertise. This is expertise, knowledge of hidden matters and their secrets. Allah, glory to Him, nothing is hidden from Him. This truth should be the greatest reminder residing in our hearts. When we contemplate that Allah is all aware of His servants, that nothing escapes Him, the Quran asks, should He not know what He created while He is the subtle, the acquainted? Notice how the wise Luqman taught his son using these two divine names. After teaching him the foundation of faith by saying not to associate partners with Allah, the second lesson comes about monitoring Allah and perfecting faith. Luqman tells his son that even if a deed, whether good or evil, were as small as a mustard seed, hidden within solid rock or in the heavens or earth, Allah will bring it forth. Indeed, Allah is subtle and acquainted. He is gentle in perceiving even the smallest matters, and all aware, knowing the secrets and inner realities of all things. Nothing is hidden from Him. This is how we should attach our children's hearts to Allah, constantly reminding them that Allah is gentle, knowing, and all aware. When temptation whispers for you to commit a sin, to look at what Allah has forbidden, especially with smartphones in everyone's hands today, where a single button pressed can display obscene content, the person who monitors their Lord and truly knows Allah will remember when alone and tempted that Allah is all aware. The Quran instructs believers to lower their gaze and guard their modesty, for that is purer for them. Indeed, Allah is acquainted with what they do. When a person lives with this divine name, constantly remembering that Allah sees them wherever they are, they maintain obedience to Allah, guarding their eyes, ears, tongue, and steps, never walking toward forbidden places because Allah is all aware. During Ramadan, fasting becomes a powerful way to worship Allah through His names, especially Al-Khabeer, the All-Aware. A person could easily hide, eat, and claim to be fasting, yet no one does this because even children know Allah sees and knows everything. Fasting builds deep consciousness of Allah. If we willingly abandon what is normally lawful, food and drink, out of obedience to Him, how then could we allow ourselves to commit what is forbidden? This is why some people fasting yet continuing sins is a contradiction, for true fasting requires abandoning false speech, guarding the eyes, tongue, ears, and heart, and cultivating sincere love for Allah by choosing Him over our desires. Fasting also softens the heart, making us feel the hunger of the poor and driving generosity, just as the Prophet was most generous in Ramadan. Through fasting, night prayer, and keeping righteous company, the companions found the real sweetness of faith, far beyond wealth or worldly gain. True happiness is found in prostration, closeness to Allah, and being pleased with Him in all circumstances. Whoever is content with Allah as their Lord tastes faith's sweetness. We ask Allah to increase our faith, expand our knowledge of Him, bless what remains of this month, and forgive us, our parents, and all Muslims. May Allah's peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions.